With us in the studio, the former Israeli Foreign Minister, Shlomo Ben Ami. When you hear Mahmoud Abbas say this is all fabricated, that it's designed to confuse, and Saeb Erekat saying that it's simply theatre, in other words, complete denial of the essence of these documents, in other words, that they say it didn't actually happen. What do you think of their position?
Well, very difficult to say. I mean, there has been some kind of an onslaught on them by these revelations, and they are defending themselves the best way they can. I yesterday gave my own indirect defense of the Palestinians in the sense that I said and I reiterate that much of this is not new compared with what I knew when I spoke on behalf of Israel 10 years ago. These are positions that were accepted by Arafat, most of them. You have leaked documents. I have documents from Google. Here are the Clinton peace parameters, and it is all here, 10 years ago. And then you have...
You can tell me that in that document you would find that a Palestinian negotiator would offer to give away large parts of Jerusalem, which were occupied by the Arabs?
I said that yesterday.
That there should be
Jerusalem,
a committee drawn up to...
The general principle is that Arab areas are Palestinian and Jewish areas are Israeli. And this was accepted by Arafat. BBC, Arafat accepts Clinton peace plan. So there is nothing new in it. The novelty lies in what Saeb Erekat says, an attempt at creativity when it comes to a solution to the question of the Haram al-Sharif.
That was the point I was going to get on to.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, possibly international jurisdiction over that, which was something that had previously been considered to be completely off limits.
We should draw a distinction between the Old City, where Israel recently proposed international jurisdiction. Olmert, that was the proposal that he offered to Abbas.
For the Palestinians, it was a Rubicon, if you like, wasn't it? It was a bridge over which they wouldn't go.
On the question of the Old City, yes, they didn't like the idea. Normally, they want a split of sovereignty. When it comes to the Haram, Temple Mount, the solution that was proposed at some points by Clinton was to create a sort of international committee of Muslim countries that would include, say, Morocco, Saudi Arabia, Jordan, countries that have a special stake in the place. And this committee will give Arafat the custodianship. So putting him at the same rank as the king of Saudi Arabia, as the custodian of the holy places. That was some sort of idea that was toyed with at the time. Maybe Saeb Erekat has that in mind right now.
Perhaps a lot of what we've seen here has been discussed in the past. Perhaps a lot of it has been kicked around, not as serious proposals. And as you say, what's original about this is that you're actually seeing it in black and white. But do you accept that damage has been done, almost irreparable damage has been done to people such as Mahmoud Abbas and Saeb Erekat?
You see, you are a media person and you know this far better than me.
Therefore I ask questions.
No, obviously. And you know that far better than me. That is, a virtual reality can sometimes be stronger than reality. It acquires a personality of its own, which is what we have here. That is, as I said, look at the Geneva unofficial accords. Again, that's more or less around the same parameters. So it's not the novelty of the thing, but the fact that you create this kind of new reality, as it were, that puts the pressure on the Palestinians, and what is already a collapsing process. I mean, there is a non-peace process. Maybe this reality that was created through the media would seal its destruction as a process.
On the other hand, we have the apparent obduracy of the country that you represented as foreign minister when Saeb Erekat says, I'm going to give you as much as you've ever been given before, and Tzipi Livni turns around and says, I'm sorry, it's not enough.
Well, that's obviously, if this is not a selective leak, and it is the whole picture, it is very positive as to reflecting the commitment of the Palestinians to the two-state solution and Israel's lukewarm reaction. I mean, that definitely doesn't speak well of Israel, although domestically, for political reasons, these Israeli politicians might be applauded.
I understand you're taking part in our special program again later on tonight.
Well, we'll see the format.
Thank you very much indeed, Foreign
Okay,
Minister.
thank you.